Hello, welcome to the Cigar Saturday live stream, the new series. I had to switch from Sunday. Um, Quite a few people couldn't be in because for their time zone it was late. They had to work the next day, so they had to go to bed, things like that. I understand completely, and I can respect that. So, anyway, I'm going to start doing these on Saturdays now. So, Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. Standard Time, or daylight time, whichever the case it may be. I don't know. Having a lemonade with my cigar today. I haven't had a lemonade in a long time, and I thought, that sounds good. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a chat. Let us know how it's going for you. Where are you from? Always glad to see people from all over the world. Today, oh, Tanner, how you doing, buddy? Are you frozen up there yet? As I don't know if you can see it, but I have my window open. It's that nice here. Tell everybody I said hi. Okay. Get my cigar going here. How's the kids? Are they driving you crazy yet? That's their job. If you can look at your parents and they are batshit crazy by the time you grow up, you have got to ask yourself, what in the hell did I do wrong growing up as a kid? Because if you don't make your parents batshit crazy, you're not doing your job as a kid. I can see how that can happen. You look at them and see what they're doing, you're like, oh, that's me. But you know what, Tanner? You grew up pretty good. So if your kids acted just like you, they should turn out pretty good. May annoy the crap out of you, but they should turn out to be pretty good people. Oh, I need to turn my phone off here. Can't. Shell gave me Robert's old phone. It's a Samsung Android operating system, and I mean I like Android well enough, but this phone is kind of hard for me to figure out. You know me and technology, Tanner James. Well, yeah, if a 4-year-old can do that, that's pretty damn good. How do I turn this thing off? Try this. There we go. Didn't want any interruptions while doing my stream. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, you wouldn't happen to have fairly newer iPhone you're not using anymore that you could pass my way, do you? Or maybe a newer computer you're not using anymore that you could pass my way? Because this computer is going on 15 years old and I need some newer software. Uh, my iMovie is a little outdated. I would, if you had a newer computer, I would trade this iMac I'm on right now, and I have two MacBook Pros that I would send you. One only needs a new screen, and the other, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It just crashed, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I'm sure. It happens. Never hurts to ask. So how's your dad doing? Pretty good? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to get me just a cheapo Windows computer to do this on because YouTube Live is not compatible with Safari, so I had to download Firefox. I did. I just don't want Chrome on Google Chrome on my computer. I just don't trust Google. So I downloaded Firefox, and I'm using Firefox web browser for my live stream. Hey, you're a tech guy. You're my go-to tech guy. How can I record audio directly from, say, like a YouTube browser? Not going through the speakers on the computer, but actually recording it directly from the website. So I'd like to start doing like song reviews and maybe some movie reviews and things like that. But it sounds like crap coming through from the website through the speakers in the computer and onto the recording. And also, I want to start doing a Patreon. I have a Patreon account, but I was thinking about getting on there and doing like a cigar and a movie series where I watch a movie and have a cigar and people could join in and watch a movie along with me and have a cigar along with me. But I don't have the software for that, so I got to wait till I can afford that software. I know why I can't do that right now. He finally went to the doctor. Good deal. Well, I have OBS, but I can't figure out how to record audio from a website on OBS. I can't figure out how to do it. You know me, I'm not that tech savvy, but I have OBS and I like OBS. I've used it to broadcast when I'm gaming on my computer. Oh, well, he finally quit drinking. Are you serious? Well, I'm very, 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 very glad to hear that. Very glad because I figured that'd probably be what kill him. I can't figure out how to do it. Maybe you could make a video showing me how to do it, and then I could do it. Do you think you could pull that off for me, pal? Because I can't figure out how to do it. I've looked on YouTube, and I can't figure out how to do it through what they tell me either. I'm just a moron when it comes to things like that. Oh, well, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it wouldn't even hurt him to have a real beer once in a while, you know. Just not a 12 pack a day like his mom was. I'm real glad he quit drinking. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, Jeffrey. Well, one thing about it, you won't have to go drive his drunk ass home from the bar anymore. Yeah. We're old. We can't take that shit anymore. Well, my psoriasis sure is flaring up today for some reason. Oh, have a new viewer. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Let us know how it's going for you in the chat. Let us know where you're from. The old ER visit shape. Oh, I see. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And they're gone. People come, people go on streams. It happens. I'm not too worried about it. Most of my views come after the stream's uploaded and put to public on my YouTube account anyway. My last stream got like 60 views, I think, after I got done with the stream, and I only had like 4 viewers on the stream. So can you do that? Can you make me a video showing me how to capture that? Come on, Tanner James. You love me and you know it. You can do it. You love me and you know it. How come I didn't get a heart from you? What's up with that? No heart. Things been pretty good down here. Robert's been working. Had 2 weeks off over the holidays. Oh, well, that's what I'm going to do. Sundays weren't working out for a lot of people. So I figured I'd go with Saturday. That way, you know, they'd have a day on either side, if, depending on what time zone they were in and stuff, you know. And earlier, because like I was saying in that short video I put out, a lot of my viewers in Ireland, it's when I do it at 7 o'clock, it's like, I think midnight there, going on midnight. And they got to work the next day, so wasn't getting a lot of viewers then. But I wanted to do it in a time frame where it was more accessible to more people, and they didn't have to worry about getting up and going to work the next day and things like that. So that's why I moved it to Saturdays at 5. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going for you and where you're from. Tiny bit of tobacco there. Yeah, it's been cold here. It's been supposed to get down to 34 here tonight. 34 damn degrees. Got down to 32 the other night. The neighbor had to cover their orange trees. They have short oranges. They're about 5 feet tall. They're not the huge commercial trees. And they have some lime trees and things like that growing in the yard. And they had to cover them up, keep them from freezing. So yeah, it's been getting damn cold down here in Florida. I see where it snowed pretty hard up there in Atlanta. That's pretty wacky when it starts snowing that far south. I mean, it's not uncommon. We've had snow here in Florida before. It's just pretty rare down here. Yeah, you're going to have to bring the family and visit. Yes, definitely. Tanner, pack up your family, come down for a visit. I'll take you over to Daytona International Speedway and you can do the tour. A friend of mine, Doug Stogdale, come down. He's a big NASCAR fan. He wanted to go tour over there. It was pretty interesting. I know how you like cars and stuff, but you're more of a tractor man, right? You know, it'd probably be smart because you don't have any income tax down here. You don't have to worry about paying that when you move down here. That's one of the reasons I moved here. That and it's warm. Well, supposed to be warm. Does he still have my old 560? That old Farmall 560 of my grandpa's, he still have it? That's good. I'm glad. Brad still have the Cub, that Farmall Cub. Well, that's good. I'm glad they wound up in good homes. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Your dad, I remember when we was haggling over the 560s, he kept trying to talk me down, you know. It's like, no, Jeff, I know what I have. As a matter of fact, I let your dad have it cheaper than what I should have because he's an old friend, you know. Well, that's good. That'll help his health also because that erratic sleeping pattern can really screw with a man's health. Trust me, I know. Having a regular sleeping pattern is one of the key elements to having good health. How many years has he worked there on a flex schedule? Over 25 now, I think. I know, right? That's funny. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going and where you're from. Always like to see people from all around the world. Hopefully next week it'll warm up down here. I'm hoping. I want to go outside and do some video outside because I got one guy's requesting I show some palm trees and stuff. Tom from Ireland, he used to work over here in Miami and he misses palm trees, he says. So I'm trying to get more palm trees for him. I got to go out and drive around, look around, see if I can find like a grove of palm trees or something and get some video for him. I figured it was over 25 years. I didn't know exactly how many, but I knew it was over 25 years. So, are you married yet? I guess I shouldn't ask that question. That's kind of personal, but yeah. Oh, you turned 30? Oh my God, I feel old. I'm old. Single dad at the moment. I know. I know how it goes. Yeah, I never got married. Supposedly, I have a son, but I'm still waiting on a DNA test. 25 years later, I get the message, "You're a dad." That's fun, let me tell you. After 25 years, you're a dad. Okay. I'll be having that DNA test now. Thank you very much. Still living at your place, so it's a little awkward. Oh, that's funny. Oh my God. Well, one thing about it, you're not going through your life and then all of a sudden 25 years later somebody says, "You're a dad." At least you knew it was coming. Yep. So have you been checking out my Twitch streams? Yes, I know I have boring games that I stream. Yeah, you'd always want them back. I noticed you aren't streaming much anymore. Of course, you aren't playing that much either, so that's not surprising. Trying to get monetized on Twitch also, along with YouTube. I'm getting pretty close to YouTube. Well, kind of close. I have the 500 followers required for memberships, but I don't have memberships yet because now I have to get 3,000 hours of public watch hours. So, you know what? When you go to sleep, if you could put my cigar series playlist on loop and let it run all night while you're sleeping, that'd be awesome. Give me more public watch hours. I have 256 and I need 3,000. So next year, maybe I'll get memberships. But I have the 500 subscribers for that. To get fully monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. I think it's 4,000. Yeah, it's 4,000 watch hours. So that's why I'm kind of thinking about why I was wanting to do the thing with the web pages so I could do like song reviews and movie reviews and things like that. That's what I was thinking about with that. Kind of give some more variety for you guys on my channel and something else for people to watch and bring in more views and more subscribers and things. Which I like Well, I like music anyway, but I don't think I'd be very good at editing the movie reviews because I'd probably leave out some stuff that should have been left in, or leave stuff in that really didn't need to be in there. So I need to figure out how to edit movie reviews and things to see how that goes. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going, where you're from. But if I can get the yeah, I do Airplane. I do a review of Airplane. I like that movie. It's a good movie. I like watching these videos of people first time reaction to, first time they watch like Airplane, or first time they watch Blazing Saddles, or other things. First time hearing a song, things like that. I like watching those videos. Those are pretty fun videos to watch. I have some of them I follow. I post quite a few of them to my Facebook if you want to check them out. Watch their reaction, first time reaction, and things like that. It's pretty fun because sometimes you get pretty. Oh, hello, Michael. How's it going? I am feeling better. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. How are you doing? Snowed in. I don't know if you can see it, but I have my window open. I know I shouldn't rub it in. I shouldn't, but where you snowed in at? You getting lake effect snow, or is that what's going on? Because lake effect snow can cover a lot of area of the northern U.S. I've got stuck in Virginia. Oh yeah, you guys got hammered pretty hard there. Oh, 4 inches. That's not terrible. I mean, you can still get around on that. I wouldn't say that's snowed in, but in Virginia, maybe that is snowed in. Yeah, it missed you guys, Tanner. Snowed heavier south of you, though, from what I hear. Ice storms. I hate them. They're the worst. I'd rather have snow than ice, honestly. Because there ain't a whole lot you can do to get traction on ice. Maybe change or something like that. It's one of the things I hated worse when I was an over the road truck driver, ice storms. I'd shut it down right away. Yeah, power outage is the worst. We get power outages here pretty regular in the summer. Not so much in the winter, but in Florida, we get them pretty regular in the summer because, see, Florida, the rainy season is the summer. So we get a lot of thunderstorms. And I mean, it's like during the summer, if it doesn't rain at least once during the day, something's messed up and not right. But in the winter, we get like no rain, hardly. I mean, we do get some, but very little. But during the summer, it rains almost every day and sometimes multiple times a day. And some of the thunderstorms are pretty good boomers and a lot of wind and stuff. And we got a lot of trees down here that knock the power lines down. So it's not uncommon to lose power a couple times a month down here during the summer, anyway. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going and where you're from. Yeah, that's the thing that always kill me, that they call Florida the Sunshine State, but during the summer, they should call it the Rain State. Because I swear, dude, it rains crazy down here during the summer. And the other thing about Florida, I'm originally from Iowa, and Tan, he's from the town where I lived. I know his dad. His dad and I went to school together. Um, it is windy up there, especially in the spring. I mean, really windy. But you move to Florida. When I moved to Florida, I'd already been down here before driving trucks, so I knew what to expect. But my sister moved down here, and the thing that really got her about Florida was no wind. There's like hardly any wind at all, unless there's a storm coming through, and then it's windy. But other than that, it's most of the time it's dead calm, or maybe just a very light breeze. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. That's number 4 viewer. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going and where you're from. But yeah, I'm sure it is. And the other thing that gets me is growing up in Iowa, when it would rain up there and we got a heavy rain, it was muddy. Oh, hey Dennis, how's it going, buddy? Glad to have you back. Is this working out better for you on your time schedule there, my friend? That's why I moved it for you guys in Ireland. But yeah, the thing I was saying was in Iowa, it's loam soil. So when it rains, it's muddy for 2 or 3 days afterwards until it dries out. And I mean, it's a mess. But down here in Florida, if it rains like 2 inches in Iowa, it's muddy for like 3 days afterwards. Down here in Florida, living on a sandbar like we do, because basically Florida is just a huge sandbar. Um, it could rain 3 inches and there'll be water running everywhere. I mean, it looks like it's just going to flood to high heaven. It looks that way. And you're thinking, God, where's all this water going to go? Well, of course, the swamps and stuff, most of the state is below sea level, um, or at sea level. Um, what happens is there's water everywhere, but then an hour later, it's gone, like it never happened. And the sand, it can only hold so much water at once, but once it stops raining, the water drains down into the sand, into the water table, and an hour later, it's like it never rained at all. You'd never know it rained like that. It's crazy. That's one of the things that blew me away about down here. It's the sand. And when you grow tomatoes down here, they suck. They have no flavor. Tanner, you need to bring a pickup load of Iowa soil down here and dump in the yard so we can grow some decent tomatoes, please. But yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, the watermelons down here don't have quite the flavor, and anything grown in Florida doesn't have quite the flavor it does when it grows in Iowa in that loam soil, rich loam soil. Down, about 25 miles down the road south from me, there's a town, and every year they have a strawberry festival. And it's a big thing. It's a lot of strawberries grown in that area. And I've never been to the festival. I've always wanted to go. But I've tasted the strawberries grown there, and I remember how strawberries tasted back in Iowa. And there is a huge difference. I mean, a huge difference. Yeah, the cow crap. Very good. Pig crap, too, right? Yep. Forgive me if I get to scratching my head because my psoriasis is acting up today. So it's a little itchy. Oh, and I don't know if any of you guys are pipe smokers, but I'm planning on doing a pipe tobacco review a week from today. So that'll upload and be scheduled to go live on a week from today on Saturday. Trying to get my nephew to do some pipe tobacco reviews with me, like a collaboration or something, because he's more of a pipe smoker than a cigar smoker. Glad so. I'm planning on doing more pipe tobacco reviews, although I don't know when I'm going to get the pipe tobacco. I'm not a real big pipe smoker, but I do enjoy one once in a while. I'm more of a cigar smoker. And I mean, nothing wrong with pipes. I do like them occasionally. I got a Dwayne Bathtub who was watching the stream last week. He sent me some corncob pipes, so I got to use the corncob pipe. I've never smoked out of a corncob pipe, so this gives me something new. I'm interested to see how it's going to go. And now we're down to two. That's okay. I know how it goes. Yep. The throwaway pipe. Because that's basically what they are. Once they wear out, you just toss them and get another one. They weren't designed to last forever like a good briar pipe, you know. Of course, this little thing here has been through hell, let me tell you. This pipe, I've had to piece it together. It's fell apart. It's broke some parts, and I've had to piece it back together with the wrong stem and things like that. But you know what? It still works. So as long as it keeps working, I'm gonna keep using it. That's all there is to it. I don't know if any of you guys do this, but when I'm smoking a cigar, once I get down to where it's basically done, I take and put the butt in my pipe and smoke it all up. Waste not, want not, in my book. So, yeah, I know that's corny and it's cheap, but hey, you know what? I don't want to waste a cigar. I don't want to waste any part of that cigar, I should say. So, yeah, have a chuckle. I know it's corny and funny, but it works. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Drop a comment. Let us know how it's going for you. Oh, hello, David. Do a cigar and a pipe video. Okay. You know what? You want me to do that right now? Well, there's still quite a bit of this cigar left, so maybe when we get down closer to the end of the cigar, we'll do that. I don't smoke a full cigar in the pipe, you know. It'd be like sticking clear up here, and I don't think that would be cool. But once it gets down to about, oh, say about here, you know, then I stick it in the pipe and smoke away. Oh, I do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Hang on. Let this pipe get down. If you guys stick around long enough, you'll see it. So how you doing, David? Everything good there where you're at? Whoa! You're from Arizona and this is your first winter in Kansas City. You have my sympathies, my friend. You really do. I mean, yeah, you're probably freezing right about now. Tantin, he lives about what is it, 150 miles north of you in southwest Iowa. So he knows what you're going through. Yeah, I heard Kansas City got hit pretty hard with snow. Hey, Dennis, do you guys get snow in Ireland? I've always wondered about that, if it ever snows there. No, you keep that white stuff up there. No. I'm pretty mad at you guys. You let your drunk weather come down here and get cold on my yard. I'm not too happy about that. You need to come down here and get your drunk weather off my yard. Just a dusting? Well, that's not bad. I've never been to Ireland. I've always wanted to go because a lot of my family's from Ireland. And I've always wondered what it was like there as far as weather and stuff, being that far north. It's incredibly green. Yeah, I'm guessing it probably is. Well, one thing about it, you know what? You don't have to worry about getting snake bit when you're in Ireland. Whereas down here in Florida, we have all sorts of venomous snakes. We got copperheads, we got water moccasins, we have eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, we have coral snakes. So you got a bunch of venomous snakes. Plus, we have venomous spiders. We have brown recluse. We have black widows. Uh, Man could die down here in this state very easy. Plus, you got alligators. You go out and play around the golf, and you got an alligator crawling across the 18th hole. You know, talk about a hazard. You got more than just water hazards and sand hazards when you're playing around the golf down here in Florida. Oh, did you go to Ireland, David? Been cool if you could have met up with Dennis in Ireland. That's one thing about it. If I ever go to Ireland, I'm gonna see if there's any way I could hook up with some of the viewers from Ireland just to meet them in real life. You know what I mean? I think that would be so cool because I love meeting new people from different places all around the world. That's one of the things I really liked about being a truck driver was meeting new people. Oh, time to refill my lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I mean, I'd like to meet my viewers here in the States too. But I think that'd be awesome too. I just like meeting new people. Well, tell you what, David. next time I travel to Iowa, I won't be too far from Kansas City, so I'll let you know when I'm coming around, all right? If I ever get to travel back to Iowa again. Maybe we get Dennis to come to the States and meet us. Tanner, we'll drag him along too, kicking and screaming. Yeah, yeah, you do come to think of it, don't you? One thing about it, David living in Kansas City, he's going to know all the best barbecue joints. I don't know if you're a barbecue fan, David, but I sure am. Best barbecue I've ever had in my life is in Des Moines, Iowa. And if you ever get a chance to go to Des Moines, you should look up. Oh, hey, Cosmic. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Happy New Year to you also. Are you having a good New Year so far? Matter of fact, all of you. Is everybody having a good New Year so far, other than freezing in the northern climes? Yeah, I would agree with you on that, David. But you know what? KC's still pretty damn good barbecue. North Carolina barbecue is good too because they dry rub everything, and I like dry rub over wet barbecue. To be honest, I mean I don't mind barbecue sauce, but I prefer a dry rub barbecue over a sauce barbecue. Burnt ends, my man. If they can't do burnt ends, it ain't barbecue. No way. That's my favorite part of barbecue is burnt ends. That is the creme de la creme of barbecue. You know how they talk about filet mignon is the creme de la creme of steak. Burnt ends are the creme de la creme of barbecue. Oh, glad to hear it, Cosmic. Be safe, please. I hear things are going to hell out there in a handbasket. Be safe, please. Well, if I get a chance to travel up to Kansas City, I'll let you know, David. Yeah, I've been watching about the wildfires in California, and it's just freaking crazy. Yeah, I forget the name of that barbecue joint in Iowa I went to, but it was the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. I've never found any as good. That's one of the things when I moved to Florida, I thought, all right, I'm gonna find some good barbecue down here because the South is the cradle of barbecue. Really, it all really started down here in the South, and I thought the heart of the cradle of barbecue. Surely I'll find good barbecue. Nothing near as good as that joint up there in Iowa. I mean, I found some good barbecue here, don't get me wrong, but nothing as good as up there. All right, you know what? This cigar is short enough. I'm going to go ahead and do the pipe thing. Are you all ready for this? Do you want to see me do this? Do you want to see me do the cigar and the pipe thing? uh, I wasn't sure if I ever wanted to tell you guys about me doing this because you know what? It always seems so cheesy and, cheap. I gotta hang on. I got some tobacco left in there from my last pipe. Let me get it situated here. Still good tobacco. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here comes the hard part. Now, you got to have the right pipe. Smoky D's, that's it. Yeah, Smoky D's. What's the name of that barbecue joint? It's behind the Harley shop on 2nd Avenue. The hard part is you got to make sure your pipe will allow the cigar to fit. Now, if you got a real thin cigar, you're going to have to crush it up and put it in the pipe. But if you get one where it fits in there pretty good and seals, you can still smoke it. All right, here we go. And yes, the wrapper is going to crack a little bit and maybe go sideways, but here it is. Meerschaum. I don't know if I'd want to do that in a meerschaum. I mean, a lunatic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if it'd still fit in a meerschaum. I mean, meerschaum's got a big bowl, but sure does. And I don't waste any of my cigar. I do this with all of them. I know it's cheesy, it's cheap, but do I care? Not really. Yep. And then once it's all done in the pipe, just shake out the ash and go at it. It's not okay. Thank you, David. I appreciate the validation there, my friend. Thank you. So, if nothing else, buy you a cheap ass pipe to do this with if you're not a pipe smoker and have at it. My tip to you on this fine Saturday afternoon. You damn right, Tanner. Got to get every little bit out of it. The only problem with it is sometimes you have to tip the pipe because you know how it'll start burning uneven. So you got to tip the pipe to get it to burn even again or relight it. Now, see what I mean about burning uneven? Can you see how it's running down the side there? It happens. No big deal. It'll be okay. Trust me. I'll make sure of it. And sometimes, if you can't afford a good cigar and you buy a crap cigar and you have a pipe that you've smoked other tobacco in, like pipe tobacco, the remnants of the pipe tobacco actually make the cheap ass cigar a little better. Trust me, I know. Because it does hang around. The tobacco you smoked in there before does kind of influence the tobacco you put in. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a genius, but I have an idea occasionally. Excuse me. I was hoping Tom would be in too. Tom from Ireland. Hey Dennis, did you and Tom ever meet up and have a smoke? You had talked about it in my first stream, I think, or second stream. And honestly, had any of you ever thought of doing this before? Just out of curiosity. That's good. I'm glad you guys got to know each other some. That's nice. Not you yet. You gonna try this now, are you, Dennis? Maybe I should do. Well, I hate to put a whole cigar in there. You know what I mean? Well, maybe, David. Just don't let anybody see you do it, huh? What do you think would happen if I walked into a tobacco shop doing this? That's right, start to finish. Instant popularity? Maybe. Who knows? I should try it. There's a local tobacconist up the road, about 10 miles. I should walk in there doing this sometime and see what they say. Oh, I got to tip it. It's burning on the left side more than the right side. See how it's doing it? Yes, I remember that, Tanner. Do you remember how it smelled, Tanner, when you walked in there? The wonderful aroma that it greeted you when you walked into that walk-in humidor for the first time. So now I gotta hold it on its side so it'll catch up because it's burning so uneven. One thing about it, I know from this point on it's all going to end up in the pipe. I don't know if you looks like it's got some. See the dark spots there? Looks like it's got some unevenly rolled leaves in the filler. So I think that's what caused it to run that side so bad. But if I really need to catch it up, I can always do this. Catch it up manually. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Better carburation on that side, apparently. Well, if nothing else, a new trick for somebody. Oh, an ash come off. Felt it fall down my arm. That's not good. So here's another thing I was wondering: is my audio too loud? Am I like booming through your speakers? Because I tried to adjust the input audio on my computer some. I'm wondering if I got it set right. Good. Thank you, David. I was worried about it. Cool. Glad. Thank you, gentlemen. Cosmic, you still there? Wait a minute. Oh, the wrapper really split out real bad on this one side. No big deal. It'll all get smoked. Every little bit of it. Oh well. So I don't know if any of you guys are into gaming at all. I have a Twitch stream where I do broadcasts when I play games and stuff. You can find that in the information on my channel if you guys would be interested in checking that out. Tanner's already subscribed. He checks out my streams once in a while. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. No big deal. I have been trophy hunting lately, to tell you the truth. Trying to get those trophies. I'm a trophy whore. I can't help it. Also, once you do this, once it gets down so far, I mean, chances are you won't be able to shove the cigar all the way into the pipe, so you'll have some space down here at the bottom. But once your cigar gets down so far, then you take a pipe tool and push it all the way down in and break it all up real good and finish smoking it up. That's what I do. Shove it in, break it all up real good, stir it around some. That way it's more like a pipe tobacco, loose like a pipe tobacco, and it all smokes up even. So, well, all right. Cigar's about done. I got some time left on it. So, like I said in a short video I put out earlier, I don't know if any of you saw it or not, but um, I'm not going to do these lives on Sunday anymore. I'm going to do them on Saturday, so everybody will have a better chance of getting to see it. So there's a day off from work on either side. Well, you know what I mean. And I'm going to do them at 5 o'clock Eastern U.S. Standard Time. So it'll be earlier. So like Dennis and them in Ireland won't be so late for them when they're watching. 'Cause I don't want to keep them guys up all night. And hopefully work out better and get some more views. Have more people joining the stream. If nothing else, I try and do things to make it more convenient for my viewers. That's my real goal, is trying to make it more convenient for you guys so you'll be able to see them better. I mean, you'll still be able to see this because I'll make it public after the live stream is done, so it'll always be on my channel. And my live streams have their own playlist. So if you missed any of them, you can go to my channel and click on the playlist and find the live stream playlist there and check out the earlier live streams if you would be so inclined to. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day for this live stream. I appreciate you guys joining in. It's been wonderful chatting with you, hanging out. I love doing it. Love meeting all you guys, new viewers and stuff, and having my regulars come back. It's always fantastic to chat with you guys. It's one of the things I really enjoy. So I'm going to call this one a good one. And you know what? Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Yep. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate that. Tanner, you too. It's great having you guys here. Really enjoy this. So I'm going to call this one a day. And you know what? It's been a good one. Had a great time. And as always, have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Take care now. See you next week.